Hello everybody, my name is Richard Edwards and I will be presenting from Annual Editions, Technologies, Social Media and Society, Article 3, page 9 through 13. According to Thomas Friedman, the flattening of the world has been building for some time and provides a timeline of how globalization has progressed since the 1800s. 1800 through 1942, Globalization 1.0 shrank the world from size large to a size medium, and the dynamic force in that era were countries globalizing for resources and imperial conquest. 1942 through 2000, Globalization 2.0 shrank the world from size medium to a size small, and it was spearheaded by companies globalizing for markets and labor. 2000 to present, Globalization 3.0 is shrinking the world from size small to a size tiny, and flattening the playing field at the same time. The dynamic force in this era are individuals and small groups globalizing. The differences between 3.0, 1.0, and 2.0 are 3.0 is driven by a more diverse, non-Western, non-white group of individuals. 1.0 and 2.0 were driven primarily by European and American companies and countries. 3.0 is in the process of connecting all the knowledge pools in the world together. Also, Globalization 3.0 allows individuals to innovate without having to immigrate. Today the fact is, a 14-year-old from Bangalore has all of the information, all of the software, all of the tools easily available to apply knowledge however they would like. You may ask, how did the world become flat? It was the result of 10 forces and events that all came together in the 1990s. November 9th, 1989, the day the Berlin Wall came down. The day the Berlin Wall came down is critically important because it allowed us to think of the world as a single space. The Berlin Wall was not only a symbol of keeping people inside Germany, it was a way of preventing a kind of global view of our future. Also, around that time, Microsoft Windows 3.0 operating systems, which helped to flatten the playing field even more by creating a global computer interface. This shipped 6 months after the wall fell. The second event, August 9th, 1995. This is the day Netscape went public. This brought the internet to life by giving us browser and displaying photos. The Netscape stock offering also triggered the dot-com boom, which triggered the dot-com bubble, which triggered the overinvestment in fiber optics telecommunications cable. The third event was Y2K. America hired thousands of engineers from India and abroad to help fix the Y2K bug. The first 3 flatteners created the new platform for collaboration. These next 6 flatteners are the new forms of collaboration that flatten the world even more. Outsourcing. When software applications could meet seamlessly with all of your applications, it meant that all kinds of work could be digitized, disaggregated, and shifted to any place in the world. Offshoring. When you move an organization from the United States to a foreign country like China. Open sourcing. Writing the next operating system using engineers collaborating together online who work for free. Insourcing. This is letting a company like UPS come in and take over the whole logistics operation. Everything from filling orders online, delivery, and fixing goods that were broken during transit. Supply chaining. Perfect example of this is Walmart. When an item is sold, the manufacturer becomes aware of this and another one is made immediately. Informing. This is Google, Yahoo, MSN, which now allows anyone to collaborate with anyone and with an unlimited amount of data all by ourselves. Steroids. This is the voice over internet and wireless connections that make collaboration possible anywhere, anytime, and from any device. The world became flat when all 10 of these flatteners converged around the year 2000. This created a global web-enabled playing field that allows for multiple forms of collaboration on research and work in real time without regard to geography, distance, or in the near future even language. The creation of this platform is an important sustainable breakthrough that made the flattening of the world possible. Obviously, not everyone has access yet, but it is now open to more people in more places, on more days, in more ways than anything like it in history. Increasing global competition. In the 1990s, 3 billion people from China, India, Russia, Eastern Europe, Latin America, Central Asia joined the free market as their economic and political systems opened up. This happened as the world was being quote-unquote flattened, and during a time when millions of them could compete and collaborate more horizontally and with cheaper and more readily available tools. This is believed to be the most important force shaping global economics and politics in the early 21st century. Even if only 10% of these 3 billion people could collaborate and compete, that is 3 million more people competing for work, which is approximately twice the size of the whole American workforce. The challenges we're facing with flattenism. American employers now have access to millions of college graduates from India and China who can collaborate without immigrating to the United States. China graduates twice as many students with a bachelor's degree as the United States, and they have 6 times as many graduates majoring in engineering. In 2001, India graduated almost 1 million more students from college than the United States did. We are in a world that has a system that now allows convergence among many billions of people. The main challenge America faces today is from those practicing extreme capitalism, namely China, India, and South Korea. The silent crisis. According to Dr. Jackson from MIT, if the silent crisis is left unchecked, this could challenge our preeminence and capacity to innovate. It is our ability as Americans to constantly innovate new products, services, and companies that has been the source of America's wealth. The quiet crisis is the product of 3 gaps now plaguing American society. The first being the ambition gap. Compared to young, energetic Indians and Chinese, too many Americans have gotten lazy. The numbers gap. America is not producing enough scientists nor engineers. And thirdly, the education gap. CEOs are not only outsourcing to save money on wages, they are also doing it because they can often get higher educated, better skilled, and more productive people than in America. To meet the challenges of flattenism, this is going to require an energetic and focused response. It'll also require a president that can summon the nation to work harder, get smarter, attract more women and men to the science and engineering field. It will also require the building of the broadband infrastructure, portable pensions, and healthcare that will help every American become more employable in the age in which no one can guarantee you a lifetime employment. In conclusion, in order for America to maintain its competitive advantage, it must produce more college graduates, engineers, and scientists. America used to make up for its lack of scientists and engineers by bringing them to the United States, but the ability to converge and collaborate anywhere in the world has prompted many of these first draft picks to instead stay home. We are going to have to start working harder, studying more, and running faster if we want to keep our standard of living. No longer are we living in a world where educated people from other countries have to sit and wait for the opportunity to contribute to the global economy. They can now plug and play.